I first want to ask you, though, what is the bigger threat to your business right now? Is it, with some of the issues with China and trade, or is it Anna Kendrick?
Definitely not Anna Kendrick. I think we're okay on that front. I think
go
ahead.
So people know what I'm referring to. There is a slew of these new Hilton ads where she says, I'm booking right through the Hilton app. I don't need to go through Priceline.com. What do you say about that?
Well, obviously, any hotel chain in the world would prefer to have their customers come direct to their service, and we certainly understand the need to do that. But Priceline and our sister companies like Booking.com offer other types of value that can't be found at those types of sites. For example, the ability to compare prices and deals across many different independent and large chain brands. So
Sure.
we're very pleased with the service we provide.
So what's happening globally speaking? You guys have a lot of exposure to different countries. Can you tell us whether you see a slowdown materializing?
Well, obviously, we are in the middle of preparing our results here for the fourth quarter. But overall, I can speak to what's happening in the United States. And looking back over the last year, things have been healthy in the travel industry. That travel industry is a very resilient industry, and we've seen hotel occupancy levels, for example, hold it at a strong 66%, which are really highs for them throughout the course of the year, even through December. And we've seen that planes are filling up the seats really throughout the course of 2018. So by and large, travel's in a good place. It's projected to continue to grow at a similar pace over the next couple of years by other analysts in the industry. And so we feel good about our position in terms of providing great value through the deals that we offer our consumers. And if there is a greater slowdown in the economy, that's where we really shine as deals come out and consumers are really bargain hunting at that point.
Well, let me probe a little bit there. I don't mean to be a wet blanket in the least,
Sure.
because obviously I ride on airplanes a fair amount, and they are absolutely packed, and hotels are booked, and so on and so forth. But the travel industry is also economically sensitive, and if the U.S. economy slows, and particularly if businesses cut back on travel budgets, that has to affect what you do, even though your position is to help them find the best deals.
Well, obviously, if the economy slows, that's going to impact everyone in some way.
Right.
One thing that we have going for us, obviously, is we primarily service the leisure consumer.
Right.
And disposable income, no matter what it is, people are finding ways to use that income to travel. Now, what they may do is they may change behavior. They may shorten the trips. They may move down from a higher star category to a lower star category, but they're still going to travel, and they'll find ways to do that.
Brett, I want to ask you about this initiative to help people in the armed forces travel more cheaply. I was recently at Verizon, and they told me that if I brought my grandfather's draft papers in, I could get $15 a month off my wireless bill. But I don't know if I feel right about that. And I'm sure stuff like me is not what you're aiming at. What are you trying to do today?
Well, we've been working on a special project with the Department of Defense for the last year, and it's finally come to fruition. So it's very exciting for us at Priceline today. We've launched officially a new website called American Forces Travel, which is specifically tailored for and really limited to the members of the Department of Defense. That's all 5 major military branches, as well as civilians who work at those facilities. And this is meant to give them an opportunity to book leisure travel at very deep discounts. The Department of Defense is the largest employer in the world, and they have never harnessed that power in the past to provide discounts to the members of the department.
Is it almost like you're trying to, we see these USAA ads all the time. Is it something like that where you want a major customer to look to you first? And are you willing to make this a loss leader, or is it not, are the discounts not quite that big?
Well, we don't need to make it a loss leader, but it is not something that we're looking to make, deep margins or benefit from. This is something that we're really proud to be a part of, to provide a service to the Department of Defense. And what the department brings is very large negotiating leverage as we go out and negotiate prices on their behalf from our supply partners. And that's what we've done for 20 years, is bring deals to consumers. This provides us one extra, I think, angle to go in and really bring great deals to these folks.
Now I'm trying to think if there's some way you can resolve the government shutdown, but that's probably another story.
I don't think we have that type of negotiating power right now.